we have been married for 8 years now, and it's just like many more years to come. And we have been through so many ups and downs together. Today we are going on our Saturday date after a very long, tiring week, and we thought like let us talk about our journey, how we met, and there are a few questions that we'll ask each other, and we'll see what's the random response or the answers. So my first question to him is, what was your first honest impression of me when we met for the first time?
All right, this is a very difficult
This
one.
is interesting.
So
Yeah.
bouncer, I got the bouncer right now. First Paul. Okay, so when I met her back in 2016, I still remember the date, December 18, 2016. I was just, chatting with her, and then she agreed to meet me. And then when she came, and I first saw her, it was just initially it was just like when I saw her, I thought, okay, she's pretty. Definitely, she's pretty. Okay, let's discuss, more about the different stuff, right? Because I didn't know her actually, and then I thought, okay, let's give it a try, and then get to know her more. And then we went on a date. I think we stayed there for a couple of hours. Uh, we ate food. We discussed a lot of things. So
What was your impression of me? What you feel like? Okay, what kind of girl is this?
I thought
Do
she's
you
honest. To be very honest, I would say first impression was that she's cute and she is very honest. And whatever she's telling me right now, I felt that positive vibe. So that's my answer. I think so. First date, nothing much because during the first date, sometimes you don't get to know the person really well. But I had that positive vibe after meeting her, honesty or a positivity. So that's why.
Okay, now it's my turn. So when I met you for the first time, I remember that you came to pick me up. The first impression that I have for you, like I had for you, was the fact that you were seeing me for the first time and you came with bunch of flowers and chocolate. So that was the moment like I was like, impressed by you. And then the second moment I got impressed by you is like you were not trying very hard to impress me. You were dressed very simple, very genuine, very, answering each of my question very honestly and not trying to have fakeness around you. So that's what I really liked about you. And yeah, that I think that's where when I decided, okay, I'm gonna meet this guy again.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now we're moving to our next question. And my next question is, what's one habit of mine that annoys you but you secretly find cute?
It's easy. It's not difficult at all. The one habit which is annoying, she gets, she's sometimes too moody, and she gets angry on, about anything, about the small things, right, on me. And then sometimes, initial days when I met her, and then our initial years of marriage, I was really irritated. But over the last few years, when you get to know each other really well, then you try to learn about the person. And that's what I knew. Okay, she's sometimes moody. There are some mood swings happening, which is normal. And even though she sometimes annoys me, but I find that really cute. I know that it's just a temporary thing. She's like a can of Pepsi, you just open it after some time, when the soda, the carbon dioxide, it settles down, everything is good, right? So I know her really well.
But to me, I think all girls are moody. It's not like only me.
Yeah, I don't know about all the girls, but generally, yes, I've heard that. But yeah, so it doesn't matter. So I think although it's annoying sometimes, but I know, I accept that. And that's why, the love grows between two couples when you accept the person the way he or she is, and then try to, adapt and try to understand all the situation.
Yeah, that's sweet. Now my turn. So what one habit that annoys me most is like your time in bathroom. Like you spend so
My
much
God.
time.
I think
Uh,
every guy is like that.
I'm not sure, but yeah, that annoys me a lot. And I have a second point as well that annoys me a lot. Sometimes because you have a habit of giving a lot of advice and suggestion, even if you do not realize the other person is seeking your advice, but your intention might be, right, but you have to also judge and see whether the person in front of you is really in that moment of seeking your advice. So sometimes we really have to sit back and listen to that person and not give too many advice and suggestion, because that may not be the right time, right? So that's what sometimes annoys me, but sometimes it's okay, but most of the time it annoys me a lot, because I really want you to hear me out and listen me and say nothing.
Yeah, agree,
Say
agree. So
nothing.
accept it.
Okay. We'll move to our next question. And
It's getting more easier. The first question was hard.
was tough.
Yeah.
It was not. Okay, so our next question is, if you had to describe our relationship in 3 words, what would they be?
Okay, in 3 words. Okay. Unconditional. That's the first word I would say. Our relationship is unconditional. I love her unconditionally. Doesn't matter anything. How, if she's mad at me, if she is loving, if she's caring for me, I don't care. It's unconditional. So that's number one. Number two is respect. I respect her a lot, and every relationship seeks a respect. I think that's more important. Sometimes, due to some other differences, it may display that the person is not respecting each other, but it's not true. There were some scenarios where she might have felt that I don't respect her, but that's not true. But the respect was always there and will always be there, and which is, I think, essential piece in any relationship. And the third one is obviously love. So I think first one is, for any relationship, there has to be an unconditional support or anything. The relationship has to be unconditional for everything. And then comes the respect. And then third comes the love.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. And now my turn. So I think 3 words that describe our relationship is to me is comfortable. Like, I'm like very very comfortable around you. I can be my worst, I can be my best, and you do not judge me. Even if I'm looking like a beggar, you love me. So I love that part. So I'm very much comfortable around you. I don't have to pretend anything. I can be myself around you. I think that's the best part of our relationship. And the second thing is respect. Like, I agree with you, because even if you have love and if there is no respect, I think love becomes meaningless. So respect is the foundation of each and like of all love. That's what I believe. And the third, which is like most important pillar of our relationship, is loyalty. Like, you are like very, very loyal to me. And I really like the fact that you do not even look at another girl or woman around you. So that's what make me very secure in our relationship. And I feel like I am that girl. Like, I have achieved everything in the world because my man is like not seeing at other women. And even I'm not the prettiest of all,
Oh,
but
you are pretty.
for
You
him, I am like the most beautiful woman in the world. So that's what I really love of our relationship.
Thank you.
So now we are in the last question of our little podcast. So my final question to him is, what do you think makes us work even when we disagree? I know the answer. I know the answer.
Okay, so I think it's not very difficult to answer, but see, the thing is, the two persons, I still remember, when we got married, our wedding card says two misfits in love. So, right. So everyone, like you and I, both are different personality, right? So we're totally opposite to each other, right? In different sense, right? So, but obviously when the two opposite person of different personality meet, or get married, there will be always differences in opinions, right? And that the most important thing is because we respect each other, right? And that's why even those difference of opinions, differences, we come over it and then agree and, find a middle ground and respect our opinion. Okay, you have your opinion, I have my opinion, but let's come to the middle ground, how we need to make it work. And that's how, already answered, like unconditional love, your support, and then obviously the respect. So that also, helps when you have that thing in your relationship. No matter what the differences are, you will always find a middle ground and come to a conclusion which is good for both of us.
My answer is going to be very simple. Like, no matter what the situation is there, no matter who is right or who is wrong, I'm like always right, and he always comes to me and he's like, okay, let's you know uh patch it.
Yeah.
And then he's like always sorry, and kind of that's kind of makes everything better for us. So I would not say like, love, respect, everything is there. But when I'm like in my different zone and I'm angry, nothing works for me. The only thing that works for me is like he knows how to calm me. And I think he's the only person that can calm me. And with his sorry, I think everything makes perfect. Yeah.
And the most important thing, which I think everyone will agree, is you have to give up your ego. If there is no scope for any kind of an ego in relationship, I think it's not just a relationship between a girlfriend and a boyfriend or a husband and a wife. In any relationship, there is no scope for ego. When there is ego, you tend to, take a step back and then say, oh, why? It's not my fault. Why should I go and ahead and probably apologize or say sorry, right? But if you don't have that ego, you say, okay, I need to solve the problem. There's a difference of opinion, but I need to solve it. I need to come to a conclusion which is good for both of us. And then you give up everything, forget everything, and then move forward. And then just kneel down and then say sorry. That's it. It's very easy.
Yeah, I agree with him. He's a man with zero man ego, and I think that's what keep us going, and that what helps me, calm down, and that's what makes our relationship very strong, I believe. So I think we are done with our little podcast. And if you guys really like it, we'll be coming up with another episode of our journey together so far. And we'll be sharing more about our life journey. And yeah,
And a lot of